Hello everybody. Welcome to your weekly messages for March 22nd to the 28th of 2020. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope this is a supportive reading for you. Take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And just so you know, the water sign readings will be coming out tomorrow, in case you're wondering. So sorry, I've had to trickle those out. I did not get them all done before the 15th, but I hope you enjoy regardless. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter if you would like to get a weekly written message from me every Sunday. And you also get a free meditation when you sign up for my newsletter. So go check all of that out. If you'd like to work with me, take a class with me, all of that good stuff is in the description box as well, along with all of the decks that I'm using today. So let's just go ahead and get started with some oracle cards. I have quite a few oracle decks on the table right now, so it will be kind of an oracle-y reading. And we have ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me toward experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I have ever turned into anything else? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz talk radio. Okay, so there's like a massive opening for you to really tap into your potential this week. And I think this is probably more internal growth rather than anything else. But just know that the potential for you to really increase your potential for what you're actually able to create and do and manifest and make happen is increasing this week. And then we have happiness is a choice I make. So the main thing about this is your energetic state is malleable. So it's something that you practice transforming over time, right? So the amount of, it's like you're going to experience the full spectrum of emotions. I don't like this phrasing just because it makes it seem like, oh, your feelings aren't real, just be happy. That's a load of shit, obviously. But the main thing that this is highlighting is that your emotional state is malleable. And that's what it really is. It's like how long you dwell on something is subject to whatever you decide, right? How long you're in an energy is more up to you, right? So processing things is really important. Evolving that energy, transforming that energy is important, but it's ultimately something that is a practice. It's a practice for all of us. And then let's see what else we have going on. What do people need to know this week? Destruction. Okay, so I think this is kind of like obvious, right? There's a very significant tower energy that we're in the middle of collectively, and that's something that we kind of have to be okay with. And I know that many of you who watch my videos, you've experienced many times in your life where there's been destruction and then rebirth, destruction and then replenishment, droughts and abundance. It's like the world and humanity exists on a spectrum of polarity and duality. And for that reason, we can't have one without the other. So this is just reminding you that there's greater work happening, there's greater things being done and greater things that are being rearranged at this time. And it's not one-dimensional. So the destruction piece is what you might be feeling most intensely right now, right? That's going to be causing the most stress, but that is not the permanent reality. That's a natural part of the death and rebirth cycle of just life, humanity, this human experience that we have. So don't fear this. It's just about working with and allowing change to occur and transformation to occur. Okay, Seven of Wands. So this is about working out the bugs, rising above challenges. And if you're feeling like you're needing to take some time to adjust to all of the things that have been shaken up over the past week in particular, this is when that's happening. I think that things are stabilizing in terms of how people are adapting to the current circumstances and situation. And so even if you're feeling like things are really hectic, chaotic, stressful, anything like that, this is about kind of coming out of the weeds and getting into a stable rhythm, so that you're finding a new rhythm this week. That's going to be important for you to remember. And then let's see what's shifting out. 3, perfect. Like, seriously, couldn't ask for anything better. This is grief. This is the destruction piece. That is what's evolving out. I like seeing this because it's showing that progress is being made on an energetic level, right? Even if the environment can communicate 50,000 different things in any given moment, right? There's not necessarily going to be any cohesion or consistency in the way that people are perceiving the environment, and that's okay. But it's like the painful piece. This could be like the hard truth, the bad news, the shutdowns, the quarantine notices, you know, all of the collective grief that we're experiencing around all of the things that are shifting out and moving out. And that's why we're transforming into finding a new flow, a new rhythm with the things that are the boundaries that are set in place. So let's see what the oncoming energy is. Knight of Cups. I kind of want to pull another one. No, actually, let me clarify. Let's see, what's the context on this Knight of Cups? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this is ultra stable. Anytime you have pentacles show up, I'm getting like emotional stability, rising, allowing the emotions to work their way out, work their way through, right? That's what they want to do. And the Queen of Pentacles is showing the deep stability and sustainability that we're stepping into. So remember that a lot of dust is still kicked up, right? But this is about finding your internal stability, your internal processing, you addressing whatever emotions are coming up, holding that, filling your cup, and continuing to manage what you can. And just reminding yourself that grounding and stability is possible even in trying times. It's still available to you. It's available to everyone. And then we have 5 of Pentacles, right? So this is the like poverty card, but it's also like the energetic slowdown that's happening. People feeling like, oh, I need to retreat, I need to withdraw, I need to turn inward. And obviously that's pretty self-explanatory at this point in time, but let's see what else is coming up this week. Page of Swords. So having to innovate through this. That's the main thing. It's like when resources are low or your normal status quo experience has been completely shaken up. That's where creativity, new ideas, new processes, things that maybe you didn't have access to before are suddenly starting to rise to the surface. So I'm just getting innovation, exploring new things. It's kind of like if you can't do what you would normally do, which is the 5 of Pentacles, this is like normal circumstances are now shape-shifting. They're unavailable, right? And then the Page of Swords is navigating through that. How can we adapt? How can we change things around and figure out either a creative solution or just a new way to approach this? And that's what the Page of Swords is highlighting. Let's see what else we have that wants to come up today. 2 of Cups. Don't forget to connect. I feel like a lot of you might be feeling ultra disconnected right now or not in your normal flow of what you would normally be doing, and that's okay. But the 2 of Cups is just reminding you that it's not gone. It's not unavailable. It's like even watching me right now. If this makes you feel more connected, fantastic, that's great. You know, do more things that make you feel tapped in and connected, whatever that looks like. And then we also have 10 of Cups. So for now, the 10 of Cups is kind of like leaning into gratitude. It's things might actually be better than you realize, or there might be better things that are on the horizon. That's my personal belief. I know that a lot of people have a hard time getting behind it, but I really do think like there's only bigger and better things on the other side of any hardship, and I stand by that. I stand behind that statement. So even if you're not feeling that in this moment, I think that these cards are on the table just to remind you that this world is still filled with good things. That isn't stopping, and the goodness that exists doesn't stop just because of environmental things that are going on, you know. So let's see what else is happening. Let's see what else is going on. I choose to learn through love. Right? So love is what you want to meet fear with. That way it can transform it. It's kind of like, you know, shining a light on a shadow makes it disappear, right? It just evaporates. And so that is what this is reminding you to do. Curiosity, having a loving nature, being calm as much as you possibly can is going to help you through whatever you might be facing this week. And then let's see, I'll pull some more oracle cards and then we'll do a 3-card pick. Ritual, seek joy in repetition, explore the sacredness of the task at hand, be intentional with your time. Yes, yes, yes. So you have a new rhythm that's coming up, or a new way of doing things, and it's important to ground yourself in that right now. Like, starting with gratitude or appreciation would be really great. You know, focusing on things that are really bringing you joy right now. Enjoy the little things, savor the little things that you have available to you right now and that are accessible, you know. Hobbies, entertainment, family, whatever that is for you. And so the repetition is just helping you ground yourself. And then we have maintenance. The earthly realm begs your devoted attention. Ooh. Explore self-care rituals to unlock your next level. Be willing to find an enjoyable way to do mundane tasks. This is really important. I've actually had quite a few clients lately where I've been having to work with them on this, because it is about extracting pleasure, joy, happiness out of simple things. Like, that's more important now than ever. And getting back into finding a way to enjoy those will help you. And then we have decoy. Look for the true culprit. Self-sabotage may be at work. Evaluate if it's something you really need to do or if it's a tempting distraction. So I think it's just reminding you of, like, what are your priorities right now? Because even if you feel like everything's all shaken up, you're still going to have priorities that need to be addressed. Okay, let's do a 3-card pick and then we will wrap up for the day. So you're welcome to ask a question, ask for guidance, clarity, support, whatever you are needing. Card number 1, 9 of Crystals, security and abundance. So this is about what you've already built, and remember the feeling of abundance is really important. Feeling what you already have, feeling what already exists, feeling how much still exists in the world, how much is still circulating in the world, even though it might feel like things are not flowing the way they normally do, because they're not. But this is all feeling. What does secure feel like? That's what you want to tap into with this and go hard on that. Card number 2, we have the Queen of Crystals, comfort, prosperity. Create an oasis inside of your own home or wherever you're staying at this time. That's going to be really important for you so you can feel comfortable. This is also a reminder of material support, financial security, financial sustainability, and prosperity, everything that goes along with that. The Queen of Crystals or Pentacles knows how to do that really, really well. And so I think you already have a lot of information on that. So use your wisdom, use your inner knowing, use the tools that you have available, and know that you have this energy inside of you already. So just use it. And then we also have 8 of Shells, quest renewal. I think this is giving you a lot of downtime because you're in need of deep, deep renewal. And that's also what's on the other side of anything destructive. If, like, a forest burns down, new growth has to emerge. That's just the way it goes. That's how things evolve and change. So even if you're feeling like things are super destructive or things are burning down or breaking down, know that renewal is happening right now. There's regeneration that we have in the works. Allow yourself to regenerate this week, particularly, like, give yourself permission to rest. That's going to be important. All right, everybody, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, check out the description box for all of the exciting things that I have available to you. And I'm sure I will be creating more good stuff for you at this time, you know. I'm sure a lot of you have more time than you normally would, so I will try to keep pumping out content for you. Go follow me on Instagram. I've been doing a lot of stuff on there, so if you are interested, I highly recommend it. I've been doing a lot of Q&As, a lot of fun activities, a lot of informational stuff. I've been trying to, like, just put out things that will be helpful and supportive and healing for you at this time. So go take advantage of all of that stuff that I have out right now. All right, have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.